Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Snyder here with the Home and Entrepreneur. So in this video, I want to show you 7 items that I have bought and profited more than $100 on by selling these things on Amazon FBA. So all these things I bought from different sources. So I'm going to kind of explain to you where I bought them, why I bought them. Well, you all obviously see why I bought them, and kind of tell you roughly what I sold them for, if I can remember. So this one right here is the Sony. It's a 5-dish CD changer. One thing I want to point out about CD changers, it's not only the CD changers that do very well. Sometimes the whole the sound systems do very well, and even the VHS players. A lot of people just kind of write those off. Do not write those off. They are very profitable. And one thing I want to explain to you is you do not need to buy it with the remote controls or any of the cables. Just because it doesn't have the cables, no big deal. You can buy them in bulk. You can buy them, very cheaply off Amazon, off eBay. You can even find some cables at the secondhand stores, and you can find the remotes obviously on eBay or Amazon. So you don't need it with the cable. You can always buy it separate, put it together, and send it off that way. That is exactly what I did, because it was, I think, $19.99 at a secondhand store at, I think, Goodwill or Salvation Army. And up picking up the remote, I think that was $14.99 or $17.99, something like that. So still ended up doing pretty well with that. I sold it close to $200 in used condition. So, and that was in very good condition. The actual dish changer, it still had the blue like tape that was holding this tray in place, and the tape that covers the screen was still on there as well. So it's pretty much brand new, like it was never used. Obviously it was used. It picked up a secondhand store, so just be on the lookout for stuff like that. But it's a great money maker. This is the Olympus TG860. I actually have the orange version and I have the green. I don't know why I have 2 colors when I don't use those cameras anymore, but I do. Probably sell those soon. But the one I sold is actually the black. And I picked this up, I think, for $75 out the door at a Cash America pawn, somewhere around me. But yeah, out the door simply means didn't pay taxes on it. It was $75 straight out the door. That was it. These are great cameras, and they sell very well. It does have a flip-up screen for vloggers, so I know a lot of vloggers are using these lately, and they are very well. As you can see with the name right here, the Tough, they are very durable. You can drop them, they can go in water. Yeah, so this one, like I said, picked up for $75. I think I sold this one for a little bit under $3. I believe. I think it was like $270 something, $280 something. I can't be 100% sure. I'm not sure what they're going for now. $293, it might have been that. I don't know, $278. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, what's the ranking on these? 5,000 in camera and photo. So still moving very well. If you see one of these cameras, even if it's used condition, pick it up. They sell very well. Another item that I found. This was actually an item I picked up off of Facebook. So if you are not looking and scouring Facebook for leads, then you are missing out. This was brand new condition. Okay, so brand new condition, and I didn't have to pay any money for this. You know what the person wanted? They wanted an air conditioner. So I traded away an air conditioner that I think I got for free or something at a yard sale last year. I ended up trading away this air conditioner. I think it was like a 6,000 or 8,000 BTU window unit. Ended up trading it away for this, and I got the thing for free, so made over or pretty close to $100. I think I sold it for like $124.99, $123.99, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but let's see what the ranking is on this. Let's clear down here. 31 in electronics and cordless telephones. So it is a subcategory, no big deal. You can see with the reviews, obviously it's a decent seller, and being that it's shipped and sold by Amazon right now, Amazon's not going to be buying something if it's not moving. So even in used condition, look at that, $88. So if you find phones, a lot of people don't use phones in their houses, but they still are used all the time in the office or business setting. So be on the lookout for those. The next thing, this is something I was almost shocked to see. Ended up picking this up, I think, for like $18, $19 at a Target. Okay, this was something I was actually going to keep for myself, but this is a Braun Series 7. These are fairly new, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, these are fairly new. But this Target was clearancing them out for, I think, $17 or $18. They only had one. Okay, so it's not like it was a huge score, but still $17, $18 selling it for one, $59. Again, I'm not sure exactly what I sold mine for, but I'm pretty sure it's close to that. It wasn't very long ago. If you can't sell Braun, and if you can't sell in the beauty or health and personal care category, obviously this isn't something for you. 226 in beauty and personal care. That's a great rank, and I think this sold probably within the same day. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it would have. This is something I picked up. So here's another thing I want to explain to you. I don't just do my sourcing on Facebook. I don't just do sourcing through retail stores, and I don't just do sourcing through thrift stores and pawn shops. I do sourcing anywhere there is inventory to be bought. One of those places is Craigslist. The person was offering this brand new condition. Okay, brand new. All they wanted, they either wanted an iPad, they wanted an iPhone, they wanted a MacBook, or they wanted a mower, a lawnmower. I had two extra lawnmowers. Ended up trading one of them away. It was a Husqvarna lawnmower. It worked. It wasn't in the best condition. It was older. I ended up buying a new one for my house. So that one was just sitting there, and I traded it away for this guy. Ended up making a decent amount of money. Okay, so one question I just want to address before we move on is this whole thing. Because I actually had a coaching call today, had one yesterday, and I think one the day before or a few days before, and everyone keeps on asking me, what happens if an item is sold by Amazon? What do you do? And my answer was, if it's sold by Amazon, no big deal. You just have to beat their price, so you have to be competitive. Just because Amazon's selling it does not mean they will always get the sale. Sometimes you will get the sale. You just can't be priced the exact same as Amazon or higher. If you're priced higher, I guarantee you Amazon will get the sale probably 100% of the time. So just wanted to address that, and let's move on. So Nespresso. Nespresso is a very popular brand. I know a lot of people cannot sell Nespresso makers. I can. I end up selling I think 7 of these years ago, like 2 years ago. That I picked them up from Target. So I'm always on the lookout for this exact brand. I end up picking up this exact one right here, the red one. They have a black one too. So this that's like all black. I ended up picking up this red one at Target, and I think I picked this one up for 79 or 75 something. It was another clearance item, and I think it was actually a online return or something like that. Because it was the only one. I didn't see any even red ones on the shelf, so they didn't have a display model. So you can see they've been selling pretty well. Let's see the ranking. 18,000 in kitchen and dining, so it's moving. These are higher end items. Not everybody is going to be drinking this kind of espresso, drink. Some people do, some people don't. It's pretty much a very niche type item. So just be on the lookout for something like that. They will cost you a little bit more money, but the amount of money they can make is almost insane. And the last thing, if you've been following me around here on YouTube or social media, you know I buy used toys. I buy pretty much any type of used item that's going to make me money. A used Alfie can make you a lot of money. Now, TJ Maxx and Marshalls were selling these. Kohl's at $49.99. Whoever made this listing should probably take that price off. Anyway, but TJ Maxx and Marshalls were selling these like a year and a half ago, and they're selling these for I think $27 a piece, which is a great deal. I ended up picking up these. I picked up 4 or 5. I think I picked up 5 in used condition. All of them were in great condition. None of them had the cards over here. None of them had this little card in the front. But they were all in great condition, and none of them had the box. I ended up selling these for so I ended up picking up every single one of them for $1.99 at I think they were all at Goodwills or Value Village stores. So if you ever see this guy right here, let me zoom in so you see him very well. There he is. Okay, if you ever see him sitting on a shelf, pick him up. Even if it's just beat, it is still a very profitable item depending on what you pay for it. If you're paying $15 for it, not a great deal. If you're paying $1.99, $2.99, $3.99, which I don't think I've ever paid more than $4 for a used one, you're getting a great deal. Pick it up, buy it. You can thank me later. You're gonna make some money off it. All you gotta do is clean it up, send it over to Amazon, list it. Let's look here. Let's just look at the prices. I'm curious. So $34.55. It's an Alfie. It's only tested and working, no cards. So that's pretty much what I had. But mine was in like very good condition. And I ended up selling it. It was for like $110, one something. I ended up selling it over $100 in used condition, very good condition. Just didn't have the box and didn't have the cards. So, yeah, look for that stuff. I'm not saying I'm doing anything fancy. I'm buying stuff that I know sells. This sells. This sells. I picked that up before. This thing, I know security cameras are on the rise. Just the whole in-home security system. So be on the lookout for that. Especially for all of 2017, 2018, going into 2019, 20. At-home security systems. That's gonna be a thing because people are worried about security. Shaving. Obviously, as a male, I do shave. I've never, or I'm not saying never, I probably haven't used a phone like this in probably 8 or 9 years, but I buy these all the time because I know how profitable they can be. Cameras, this is not the only camera I buy. I buy so many different ones. If you are out there and you can find any of the Canon PowerShot series, those are great. Pick those up. Any of the Nikon, the Cool Picks, I believe is what they're called. Pick those up, especially like the newer versions. GoPros, I don't really sell those just because I can't get a great deal on them. But things like these, Olympus, Sony, Nikon. There are so many other brands out there, Panasonic. Yeah, just be on the lookout for cameras because I guarantee you they can make you money. The only issue that or only thing I want to bring up is if you do not know how to test them, if you don't know how to test the different features, such as the screen, maybe it's a touch screen, maybe the battery doesn't fully charge, the Wi-Fi doesn't pick up, whatever it is, check it out as best you can. Okay, if there's one thing wrong with it, you need to just leave it there. Don't buy it, because if you buy it, I guarantee you it will come back. The buyer that buys it from you will be upset. You will probably have a bad review. And starting off or ending with where we started off, these big bulky CD changers, VHS players, DVD players, whatever you want to call them, wherever you find them, look at them. The one I ended up picking up, so this one, it actually has, I think it's either down here, it's on the back. They always have a model number right around here. It would say CDP-CE500. On a lot of these, they'll say it right down here, or they'll sell it up in the right hand corner. All you gotta do, type that in your phone, see if it's profitable. If it is, pick it up. I guarantee you, you will hate yourself if you don't pick up an item that's gonna make you $200-300. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And one thing I ask of you, put something that you have bought in the comment section below. What is one item that has made you over $100? Okay, put that in the comment section below. And also, where did you find it? I would love to hear just the different items that you guys have been picking up, because I know you guys have learned from me. I'd love to learn from you guys as well. If there's something that you guys have been finding that I haven't seen lately, I would love to know about, because I want to open up my eyes to new possibilities out there. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next video.